dominance this weekend.
Bullseye. And that's outside, so Ronnie has won the ball.
Okay, so Ronnie
First
Baxter
leg
with the
Ronnie
advantage.
first. Game on.
And it'll be the 53-year-old from Blackpool. That was the advantage of throwing first. And he's straight into the treble 20. And again.
140.
Kicking off with a ton 40. Ronnie beat Brett Claydon and Chris Aubrey in the qualifiers to get here. Mark, meanwhile, beat Jay Foreman and Andy Parsons.
100. $81.
Ronnie made the third round of the Austrian Open last year, where he lost to Michael van Gerwen. Mark had a first round exit against Dennis Smith.
Yeah, it was MVG, of course, who went on to win it. He beat Peter Hudson and Terry Jenkins. That's two decent scouts there. The Rocket has still got it when he fires. He's doing it on a consistent basis.
41.
Yes, we saw him get off to an absolute flyer on the first European Tour event of the year.
Yeah, he really did.
140.
In Hildesheim. Made it all the way to the semi-finals there before he was beaten by Gary Anderson, the eventual winner.
100.
Yeah, beat Barney in the first round in Berlin last time out as well on the European Tour. So he's a really dangerous customer. Wow, look at this.
60.
He wanted 20 for tops. He accidentally hit the double top. Would have been a double-double finish. But Mark Webster's a long way back here. But it is still a chance. Oh, it's a brilliant lie the first start as well. He'll be frustrated not to get a shot at double top there, Webby.
20.
First leg on the board, Ronnie Baxter, hold of throw.
Ronnie Baxter. Second leg is Mark to throw first, game on.
Winner of this one goes through to play the 15th seed, Andy the Hammer Hamilton.
60.
Yes, that second round tomorrow starting to take shape when the 16 seeds come in to meet
42.
the winners of today's 16 first round ties. We're back from 1 o'clock local time tomorrow afternoon with the afternoon session.
135.
12 o'clock if you're watching us in the UK, midday.
$134. $40. $57.
Well, Webster just has his nose in front in this leg as he looks to get his first one on the board and level things up at one apiece, but no trouble here, and he might be in trouble.
96.
No, he's got himself down to a finish. What can Ronnie do? Well, a ton 40. A ton 80 would be brilliant for him. There it is, what a time to hit it! Ronnie Baxter with the first maximum of the match puts huge pressure on Mark Webster. Sure, is he going to hit back with a 170 of his own? Oh, once again. He had that in the first leg where the first start looked great and he couldn't follow it. And that maximum from Ronnie Baxter has bought him an opportunity here. He should get at least one dart. Oh, that doesn't help him. And he won't get anything.
32.
Well, he'd done all the hard work at Ronnie to get himself back into that leg. But Webster does now have a chance for double top. He's bent the wire there. for one apiece.
25. Ronnie requires 56.
So Ronnie does live again in this second leg. 16 for double top.
36.
Wow.
Ronnie requires 20.
Carbon copy of the 2 darts at tops from Mark Webster there. Missing just high, and they're missing quite some distance low. But double 10 comes to Mark Webster's rescue. Bang! In the middle of that
The leg is
bed.
for Ronnie to throw first. Game on.
Well, double trouble from both players in that second leg, but it was Webster who did get over the line to draw us all square early on in this best of 11 match.
$96.
You can see that sort of hesitation that has crept into Mark Webster's throat. He's tried to sort of play it down and not talk about it. And to be fair, at the World Championship, he managed to make it all the way to the quarter-final and gave MVG a really good game before eventually being beaten. And when things are going well, you know, it's less pronounced. I was talking with Rod Harrington earlier, and he had some fascinating stuff to say about how he thinks you can overcome it. Even if it's just a basic thing like saying to yourself, pull back, release, as he's throwing the dart, just to try and take his mind off it and get some sort of routine. But it certainly has affected his darts. He's not the same player that we saw win the Lakeside, make it all the way to the semi-finals of the Worlds himself. You know, beat Phil Taylor at World Championship. There's not many people that do that.
85.
No, indeed. So let's hope he can address any problem he may be having with his throw before it does
100.
get too severe. And yeah, you mentioned Mark, a former Lakeside World Champion. The reigning Lakeside World Champions on stage next, Stephen Bunting, now making his way on the PDC tour and had a pretty impressive start as well. He'll be taking on Aaron Monk.
57.
Well, a missed opportunity from Webster there. He is the first down to a finish, but Ronnie, well, maybe he'll mess it up here.
40.
Well, he kind of has.
100.
Mark Webster may well get 6 darts from here, and this would be for a breaker throw. And a fair few drifting into the 5 from Mark Webster. Great adjustment. Oh, fantastic work from Mark Webster. Sets it up beautifully.
134.
He'll be coming back for double 10, which is the double that both these guys have hit to win legs so far. But, oh, well, he was staying in treble 20, Ronnie Baxter. Would have left him double 7,
94.
but he liked the lie.
20. Game shot the third leg. Mark
Well,
Webster.
once again, Mark Webster has put it
Fourth
bang
leg,
in the
Mark
middle of that
Webster.
double 10 bed.
Game on.
And Webby takes the lead.
Yes, a good leg of darts that from the Spider from Denbigh in Wales.
$180.
And what a way to get the fourth leg underway with a maximum.
Yeah, one apiece now in terms of
100.
180s. But it's come at exactly the right time for Mark Webster as he looks to consolidate that breaker throw.
$100.
And he'll take a solid ton. Puts him 180 points ahead. And Ronnie ain't going to catch him. Not yet, at least.
96.
Well, he's flowing now, is Mark Webster.
140.
Potentially 11 darter coming in.
Yes, looking good.
140.
And a good response from Baxter, another ton 40. He's left himself a bogey number though, Baxter, so Mark does have some time with 74 left.
He's trying to leave himself that double 10 again. He's gone smack bang in the middle of the bed the last 2 times he's gone for it. He evidently feeling confident on it.
133. Mark you require.
It's a good setup. But Ronnie will perhaps be feeling a little bit frustrated. He wasn't on a finish, bearing in mind he slammed the first 2 darts in a treble. Double 10. Get in there, Mark Webster. Double 10
Ronnie to throw first.
is his friend this evening.
Yeah, impressive stuff so far from Webster after Ronnie won the first leg.
140.
He needs to try and keep up with the Welshman.
Well, there you see, 3 out of 3 on double 10. And they've not been sneaking in the corners either. They've been bang in the middle of it. They love a double 10 left-handers. James Wade famously. You know, he's won tournaments on the strength of his ability to take out a finish under pressure. And you'll find a lot of the time it is on double 10.
$60.
We were talking about the various trials and tribulations of Mark Webster. As Ronnie Baxter looks
177.
that's as good as a maximum. He's only 30 years old, is Webby. And you think of the things he's achieved. World title, getting into the Premier League. His career's gone up and down.
140.
In the time it takes a lot of people just to establish themselves as a player.
Definitely. And Ronnie was looking for 126, but we'll be back to mop up 72.
This would be for just a hold throw, though.
125.
Ronnie knows he's
72.
going to have to break Mark Webster. But that'll give him some confidence.
Fifth leg, Ronnie Baxter.
72 in 2 darts. Clinical stuff from the Rockets.
Yeah, 14 darter there.
44.
For the Rocket.
$96.
Well, important visit this for Mark Webster. As he looks to regain the advantage in this leg. One that he did start throwing first on.
130.
And 2 trebles. Can't argue with that. Now back on Ronnie to try and produce something.
100.
And you can see there those last 2 legs. The best ones of the match.
57.
Yes, the standard improving as the match goes on.
31.
But not like that. The standard won't improve for much longer.
Yeah, commentator's curse, I think there, Mike. Unlucky. Unlucky.
135.
That's another good visit, but again, Webster just straying into that 5, as he has done a number of times.
140. Mark you require 128.
128 looks a lot more inviting than 134. Well, the main thing was he could have got a shot at the ball, but again, drifting into the 5.
42.
Chance for Ronnie Baxter.
34.
I'm just looking to set it up now.
58. Mark you require.
Not done it to his satisfaction, and Mark Webster should at least get a dart at the bullseye here. He's going to get better than that. He's got 2 at double 16. Oh, beautiful stuff.
Mark Webster.
Mark Webster
Seventh leg is Ronnie to
reasserts
first.
himself in this one.
Yes, just when Ronnie thought he might have stopped the rot.
85.
Up pops Webby. To go 4-2 up again.
Yeah, you did mention they've met 12 times before, but you've got to go back to 2011
95.
for Ronnie Baxter's last win. So it's been, you know, a good 2.5, 3 years since he's got a W next to his name when playing Mark Webster.
$60.
You can see there a few more ton pluses for Mark Webster, but
125.
not a great deal in the averages, it has to be said. Certainly both of these guys got up their scoring. 90 and sub 90 for the first 9 darts is nowhere
60.
near these guys' capabilities. It's a bit more like it from Ronnie Baxter.
171.
Fantastic. Second time he's done that. As good as a maximum. He hit a 177 a couple of legs ago.
51. Ronnie requires 36.
So for a 13 dart leg, Ronnie Baxter to reduce the arrears, to get back within 1 leg of his opponent. Right on the wire, those two.
18.
Well, he couldn't have got much closer either side, really, could he? But he does have time to get the double 9.
140.
Look to put a bit of pressure on it, which indeed he does.
Oh, double 9's never easy. Can't miss inside here. He's certainly not done that. And maybe just worrying about that means that he didn't make the best use of his 3 darts. He's so terrified of missing inside, losing out on the dart. Only really attacked it with the last one. And Mark Webster, I'm not sure what he's hit there. Either way, he's not getting a shot.
61. Ronnie requires 18.
So have another go, Ronnie. There you go.
The 7th leg. Ronnie Baxter.
Well, he was under a little bit of pressure there, was Ronnie, but he managed to get the job done.
Game on.
Yeah, it's just a little bit scrappy, the tail end of that leg.
Oh, opportunity spurned by Ronnie Baxter there on the Webster throw. He's only kicked off 45. Baxter only responds with 42.
59.
And another visit without a treble. Webby is inviting pressure here from the Rocket.
60.
Oh, after you, Vicar. Nobody wants to grab this leg and just take it by the scruff of the neck.
No, it's interesting how it sometimes goes like this. You'll have players
48.
swapping ton 40s, ton 80s for fun, and then both players will seemingly go off the board at the same time and almost drag each other down, it seems.
Premium in this leg of darts. He certainly didn't want single 7, but he's hit the treble 17 bullseye once.
83. Mark requires 60.
Want to go within 1 leg of victory. Mark Webster. 20 for double top. He's having to move across. Has he moved across enough? Well, he is if you throw it that high, but that's no good to him.
40.
And I think that probably did catch the flight there.
25.
He didn't seem to have moved across a great deal. Caught the flight of the first dart. And Ronnie Baxter now. Double 8.
Leg.
Has tied it up at 4 apiece.
9th leg is Ronnie to throw first.
And
Game on.
could we be going all the way? Ronnie has dug in there. Won the last 2 legs.
40.
Well, that's a gift. A gift for Ronnie Baxter. It's the first time he's broken the Webster throw, and he's done it with a pretty poor leg of
98.
darts, if we're honest.
$63.
Can Mark Webster break back straight away?
$99.
Well, he has stolen the darts in this one. Look at that, a 23 dart leg for a break of throw. Are you sure?
140.
Dear, oh dear. Yes, legs 4 and 5, they seem to be really getting into their stride, and we're sort of matching each other blow for blow.
100.
But then it's slightly gone awry, the last 3 legs.
Well, Webster's a little bit back in the groove now. He's managed to hit a treble
134.
once on each of his last 3 visits. If he can do so again here, he's in with a chance of breaking a Baxter throw and be thrown for the match next. That has not helped him. 27 off. Leaves him at 177.
47. Ronnie require 124.
So Ronnie Baxter, he only needs 1 treble. That isn't the one he wanted. He's hit treble 1, he's dropped his dart. Things aren't going ideally.
83.
It's a good last dart, and this is a massive one.
$57. Ronnie require 41.
A Mark Webster supporter in the crowd, trying to spur the Welshman on, but it's double top for Baxter to go to within 1 leg of victory.
31. Mark require 100.
So, Webster. 2 double tops, I would think. Oh, the first one goes out.
40. Ronnie require 10.
It's a bit of a mare for the man from Denby, that. But this is no gimme. That's a good marker for Ronnie Baxter. Oh, uses it expertly, and Ronnie Baxter moves within a leg of victory.
Game on.
It's 3 legs in a row for the Rocket.
And for the first time since the opening leg of the match, Ronnie Baxter leads this match. And what a time
100.
to go in front.
And he's not really had to produce his best.
85.
Kind of dragged each other down at times in this match, but who's going to have the grit, strength of character
44.
to tough this one out, to get over the line? Webster needs to hold throw to take it to a decider, but Ronnie Baxter wants to win this right now.
140.
More like it from Webster. Much more like it.
140. $135.
Well, with the finish line in sight, Ronnie Baxter seems to have perked up a little bit. We've seen a number of games where players have played really well and tensed up as they've got towards the finishing line, stumbling over it, if you will.
Ronnie require 141.
But Ronnie Baxter, he's actually picked up a little bit. If he could take this out, it's for a 12-dart leg, and what a way to win it this would be. Oh, he's just missed the treble 19.
89. Mark require 117.
But Webster needs to find a treble here, otherwise he could be going home. Not good enough, and that may be it for Mark Webster, because Ronnie Baxter is going to get 2 match darts here.
So to book his place in round 2 against Andy Hamilton,
Game shot
double
on the
top,
match,
and
Ronnie
it is 1
Baxter.
dart at double top.